the opportunity to go and view that this past week. All right, looks like we got moto number 1. They're locked and loaded in the gate there. Hey, they're looking for a rider in that gate number 1. Castro Giovanni. They're looking for you up on the gate. Moto number 1. I guess I need to put my glasses on here. Oh, it's not a big deal.
Garrett Rapp. This is Jake, please. I would like to talk to you. I'm in front of registration. Garrett Rapp.
Here we go. Moto number 1, you're 6 and under local open. Your players are going to be Cox, Castro Giovanni, Viola, Jones, Zolke, Carter, and Bauer in this one. Got the 44 on point right now, followed by the 42. It's going to be Viola, Bauer. Running 1 and 2 right now as they make their way into that final turn. We're going to take 3 of these riders onto that main event this first go around here in moto number 1. Oh, your qualifiers making their way down the final stretch right now. Got the 44 bike on point. Jacoby Viola out of Loves Park, Illinois. Here he comes. Bring it to the stripe. Viola, your first qualifier of the day, followed by the 42 of Bauer. Got room for one more. Uh-oh. Oh. 5. Got the 5. The 5 and the 702. I need Owen Slayball. Owen Slayball. They're looking for you up on the gate. Hey, Ron. All right. Hey, hold the gate, Tom. Hang on. All right. That bike 395 is going to be moved to last for actions down the last straight. Bike 395, Carter, going to be moved to last for actions down that last straight. So, all right, we're looking for Owen Slayball. Owen Slayball up on the starting gate. We're looking for Owen Slayball. Hey, have you got everybody? All right, here we go. Moto number 3, your 7 and 8 local open. In and out of turn 3 they go. Your 7 and 8 local open. This is your second rack. Motos 2 and 3 will combine second go around. Bringing it to the stripe right now. Looks like it's going to be the Gold Cup 2 and the 150. So Zolke and Brainy. Right, Gold Cup 2 and 150? Okay. All right, here we go. We got moto number 4 in the track, your 9-10 open. McConnell, Lane, Benefield, Peters, and Gatto taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. Your 20 bike of McConnell, followed by the 939, the Bulldog, Caden Peters. So McConnell and Peters, your qualifiers out of moto number 4, your 9-10 local open. Second rack of 9-10 local open on the track, moto number 5. We've got Logan, Sturdivant, Beard, and Sala in this one. 2 more riders going to make their way onto that main event. The 14 ride of Yoshi, Ashton Beard. Beard's going to go, followed by that number 2, the Battle Angel, Angelina Sala. And motos 4 and 5 will combine second go around. Moto number 6 on the track, your 11-12 local open. Full rack here on display for you today here in your 11-12 local open. Your players are going to be Tubessing, Lee, Monahano, Sandstone, Adams, Gork, Finkboner, and Tubessing. All right, here they come, the final stretch. We're taking 3 of these riders. We got a battle going on. The 220, the 45, and the 801. Adams, Gork, and Finkboner in that one. That's your 3 qualifiers out of moto number 6, your 11-12 local open. Moving on to moto number 7, your 13-14 local open. Malmgren, Malman, Peters, DeMars, Beard, and Stewart in this one. Taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. Oh, the final stretch, the race is on. Got the number 4 and the 7. The 4 and the 7, Malman and Peters. Malman and Peters, your qualifiers there out of moto number 7. Moto number 8, 17-20 local open. 7 riders here in the big boy class. Sharoba, North, Carroll, Bus, Tubessing, Barons, and the Cyborg, Julian Basage in this one. Taking 3 of these riders onto that main event. Oh, yeah, there he is. S-squared rider, the Cyborg himself, making his way out of turn 3, leading the pack right now. That is the Nag 8, Julian Basage. Basage is going to get a spot. We're taking 2 more. Going to be the 75 bike of Caro and the 60 of Barons. Moto number 9, 11-12 girls cruisers. Walgren, Hecker, Pearson, and Bungie fighting for just 1 spot this first go around. Look at that. Got the 837 on point. That's the Steezy. Stella Pearson out of Rockford, Illinois, leading the way, doing it for Kegel's Bike Shop. Taking 1 of these young ladies onto that main event this first go around here in moto number 9. All right, going to be the 837, Pearson, doing for Kegel's Bike Shop, picking up that 1 and only transfer out of moto number 9. Moto number 10, 31-35 women's cruisers, Melton, Basage, Whidbey, and Goldsmith in this one. These young ladies also battling for just 1 transfer spot this first go around as they make their way in and out of the final turn. It looks like I got the number 1 bike, Renata Basage, out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, doing it for S-squared. Bringing it to the stripe. Looks like Basage on the 1 bike going to pick up that 1 and only transfer out of moto number 10, your 31-35 women's cruisers. Moto number 11, 9-year-old cruisers getting it done. Henderson. Oh, we got 2 Hendersons out there. Looks like the Frostbite, Phoenix Henderson, and the Storm of Shia Henderson and Majewski doing it total point style. I believe that's the number 2 bike, Caden Mazajewski out of Burlington, Wisconsin, doing it for Trip 9 Racing on the number 2 bike. Leading the way here as they make their way down the final stretch right now. Caden going to bring it on in out of Burlington. Pick up that first win of the day there. The 349 bike, the Storm. Shia Henderson going to get the 2 spot, followed by the Frostbite Phoenix Henderson with the 3. Next up, 10-year-old cruisers, moto number 12. More total points going down here for these young cruiser riders. We got Bungie, Milky, and Beard in this one. Oh, we got a battle going on for that number 1 spot as every round counts. Here they come, turning up the heat down the final stretch. Oh, the 231 looking like they're going to hang on to it here. The 231. Ashton Beard going to get the first win of the day. Happy Feet Oliver Bungie on that state number 1. He's going to get the 2 spot. And the Joker, Sean Milky, with the 3. This first go around here, motor number 12, your 10-year-old cruisers. Motor number 13, making their way out of turn 3, your 14-year-old cruisers. Gork, Zanoni, and Schenberger in this one. That's going to be the Z-Man, Colton Zanoni, getting it done today out of Machesney Park, Illinois, doing it for Midwest Militia. Going to get the first win of the day, the 801 bike. Caleb Gork going to get the 2 spot. And the Sugar Man, Joseph Schenberger, taking the 3. Next up, motor number 14, 41, 45-year-old cruisers. Looks like we got 5 riders battling for 2 spots. All they're side by side as they make their way down the final stretch. Melton, Schroba, Pulaski, Monahano, and Heights. It's going to be the 3 and the 6. Heights and Melton, your 2 qualifiers out of moto number 14, your 41, 45-year-old cruisers. Sorta. All right, here we go. Moto number 15, your 5 and under novices. Got a full rack on you today here in your 5 and under novice class. 8 riders, Bauer, Coughlin, Shanahan, Castro Giovanni, Dono, Bernard, Jones, and Emil in this one. Taking 3 of these riders onto that main event. Looks like your qualifiers making their way out of turn 3 right now as they make their final approach to the stripe. The 234, the State 7, and the 901. Looks like Castro Giovanni, the G-Man, Gavin Bernard, and Boots, Kinsley Jones, your qualifiers. Out of moto number 15, your 5 and under novice class. Moving on, 6-year-old novices in the gate. Moto number 16, 3 riders are going to do it total point style today where they race all 3 rounds and the lowest points wins. Carter, Mayfield, and Water in this one. Oh, looks like Eli Carter on the 395 bike leading the way here out of Roscoe, Illinois. Got the 473 bike. Bentley Water sitting in that 2 spot. So Cardi, Water running 1 and 2 here. Total points going down your 6-year-old novice class today. Oh, yeah, every round counting here for your 6-year-old novices today. They're going to go all 3. The 395. Carter going to get the win. Water with the 2. Mayfield with the 3 in that 6-year-old novice class. Here we go. Moving on to moto number 17, your 7-year-old novices. 6 riders. We got Hecker, Smith, Sturdivant, Rivera, Slaybaugh, and Doyle in this one. We're going to take 2 of these riders onto that main event this first go-around. All right, and now the final turn they go. 2 riders going to move on. The 82 bike on point. I believe that's Liam Doyle out of Rockford, Illinois. Doyle bringing it on in with the first transfer. Got room for 1 more. The 479 doing it for Midwest Militia. Anna Smith out of Loves Park, Illinois, picking up that 2nd transfer spot out of Moto 17, your 7-year-old novice class. All right, moving on to your 8-year-old novices, moto number 18. Diebel, Smith, Hernandez, Wick, Coughlin, and Dunklin in this one. Fighting for just 2 transfer spots early on here in moto number 18. In and out of the final turn they go. Oh, we got a rider checking out of this one early. Here they come, bringing it down the final stretch. That is your 702 bike. Knox Smith picking up a transfer, followed by that 466 bike of Dunklin out of Rockford, Illinois. All right, moving on. Motor number 19, your 9-year-old novices. Full rack once again. Gray, Bus, Sturdivant, Schneider, Emil, Nayland, Gatto, and Manuel in this one. 3 of these riders going to move on to that main event here in your 9-year-old novice class. Oh, we got a battle going on for those 3 transfer spots. Here they come down the final approach. Oh, stretching it out. We got the 995 bike. That's Nayland going to get a spot. The 257 and the 38. So that's Nayland, Manuel, and Gray, your qualifiers. Out of Moto 19, your 9-year-old novice class. We got Moto number 20 on the track. They're making their way out of turn 3. That's your 10-year-old novice class. Carroll, Scaduto, Cox, Perry, and Lucinecki. We're taking 2. Got the Gold Cup 2 and the 6. Gold Cup 2 and the 6. That's Cox. And the Gold Cup 2, I'm just going to say Logan, because I'm not sure if I'm saying that last name right. So Logan and Cox, your qualifiers out of Moto number 20, your 10-year-old novice class. Moving on, Moto number 21 on the track. 4 riders here in your 11-year-old novice class. To Bassing, Sansone, Mounts, and Bruner. In and out of that final turn, we're taking 1. Oh, your lead rider making his way to the stripe right now, the 333 bike. Mason Mounts out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Your one and only qualifier out of Moto number 21. All right, Moto number 22, making her way out of turn 3, your 12-year-old novice class. Mayville, Pearson, Van Brakel, Schneider, Heister, Moravec, and to Bessing. We're taking 3. Got the 432, the 299, and the 961. Moravec, Heister, and Mayville, your qualifiers. 23 is the Moto number on the track. 13-year-old novices, the class. Scaduto, Wick, Herman, Malmgren, Stewart, and Fennessy.
He just doesn't want him to race like Monahano, and he doesn't want him to race Zach Heights, and he doesn't want him to race this one.
All right, got the 253 and the State 2. It's going to be the Atom Bomb, Herman, and Caden Stewart. Your qualifiers out of Moto 23. Moto number 24, 15-year-old novice. Total points going down today for these riders. Rux, Buss, and Perry in this one. Looks like state colors on the front side of this one. That's going to be Justin Rux out of McChesney Park. Rux making his way to the stripe. He'll get the first win of the day. Got the 15 bike. Zoe Buss out of McChesney Park. Going to get the 2 spot. Perry with the 3. All right, 26, 35-year-old novice getting it done out of turn 3 here in Moto number 25. To Bessing, Whidbey, Rundle, Donald, Carroll, and Nayland in this one, taking 2 of these riders. The 994 bike, Matthew Nayland, going to get a spot, followed by the 977, Thomas Donald out of Loves Park. All right, moving on. Got our 41, 45-year-old novices out there right now. Moto number 26, Lee, Fennessy, and Pulaski in this one. Midwest Militia colors on the front side of this one. I believe that's Brent Lee on the 691 bike out of McChesney Park. Here comes Kegel's rider sitting on the 2 spot. We got a battle going on for that 2 as they make their way to the stripe right now. Oh, the 691, the 79. It's going to be Lee, Fennessy, or Lee. Pulaski and Fennessy. Right? Oh, I gotcha. All right, here we go. 5 and under intermediates. Cox, Walgren, and Zulke. Moving on to our intermediate class here. We got the 5 and unders out there getting it done right now. Total point style. The 557 of Walgren. Walgren going to get the win. 837. Zulke with the 2. Cox with the 3. In your 5 and under intermediate class. Next up, 6-year-old intermediates. Bauer, Hecker, Bernard, and Shanahan fighting for just one transfer here in moto number 28. And out of that final turn they go. Oh, your lead rider going to have a little company as they're turning up the heat down this final stretch right now. Uh-oh, here we go. The state number 2 sitting in control right now. That's going to be Waylon Shanahan out of Elgin. Doing it for Fly Zone Racing. Here we go. Moto number 29. 7-year-old intermediates. Bauer, Zolke, and Wick in this one. We got the Marley Man, the Wild Man, and Calvin Zolke doing all 3 rounds today. Here they come down the final stretch. Oh, man. Rubbins racing. Here we go. Bringing it to the final stretch. Here they go. Got the Gold Cup number 2 taking over. Zolke taking the win. The Marley Man going to get the 2 spot, and the Wild Man with the 3 in your 7-year-old intermediate class. Moving on, 8-year-old intermediates. Motor number 30, Henderson, Zarate, Brainy, Livreau, and Shanahan. Taking 2. Taking 2. Here they come to the stripe. Looks like the 59 and the state 5. Got the Frostbite and Shanahan. All right, 9-year-old intermediates. Motor number 31, Peters, Ross, Futrell, and Lane in this one. State colors on the front side of this one. I'm going to say that's the state 10. The Kid Lily, Samaj Futrell out of Rockford, Illinois, doing it for Fly Zone. In out of the final turn they go. We're taking 1. Futrell on the front side of this one, looking like he's on a mission today. Futrell, your qualifier out of Motor 31, your 9-year-old intermediates. Motor number 32, 10-year-old intermediates. Sala, Bungie, Zarate, Benefiel, and Milky fighting for 2. Taking just 2 this first go around here, motor number 32. The final turn. State colors, the number 1, followed by the 2.
The kid was first, and number 2, and first and second both cut the cones in the first turn. Did he better their position? No, they both went in first and second, came out first and second.
All right, next up, 11-year-old intermediates. Here we go, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 801 and the 211. So Gork and Swentz. Your qualifiers out of motor number 33, your 11-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 13-year-old intermediates, Adams, Ben Yu, DeMars, and Schenberger. Taking just one of these riders to that main event. Looks like I got Freeport colors on the front side of this one. I'm going to say that's the 220 bike. Elijah Adams out of Poplar Grove, Illinois. And now the final turn they go. Taking just one of these riders onto that main event. Going to be Adams out of Poplar Grove, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer out of Moto 34, your 13-year-old intermediate class. Moving on, Moto number 35, 26 to 35-year-old intermediates. 3 riders doing it total point styles, Zarate, Rogers, and Goldsmith in this one. Got the state number 1, Jeff Zarate out of West Dundee, Illinois. In control right now. That 2 spot looks like it's going to be the 91 bike, Eric Rogers, Goldsmith on the 3. And it's going to go down just like that. Zarate, Rogers, Goldsmith, 1, 2, 3. Motor number 36, 36 to 40-year-old intermediates, Larson, Heights, Gadudo, Livreau, and Schultz in this one. 2 riders moving on. Freeport colors on the front side, 51 bike of Heights, and the 266 of Larson. So Heights and Larson, your qualifiers out of Moto 36. 41, 45-year-old intermediates on the track right now, making their way into the final turn. 37's your moto number. Melton, Ross, Street, Mounts, and Roach. Taking 2. Kegel's colors on the front side of this one. I believe that's going to be the 2 bike of Street. Going to get one more here, the 678 bike of Mounts, Street and Mounts. Your qualifiers out of Moto 37, 41, 45-year-old intermediates. Moving on to moto number 38, your 46 to 50 intermediates. We got the Peach Fuzz, Troy Riley. We got Rundle And the meltdown, Mark Melton out there doing it total point style. Oh, yeah. Got a little showboating going on today there, Mark Melton. Melton going to take the win. Rundle with the 2, Riley with the 3. All right, moving on to our 13-year-old expert girls. We got Mason Meekum. We got Kenzie Meekum and Abigail Manahano out there getting it done total point style. Bringing it to the strut right now. Looks like the number 5 bike, they call her Senzi. I see why now. So we got Meekum and Manahano, 1, 2, 3. All right, 7-year-old experts, Blackburn, Viola, and Blakely. Total points going down for our 7-year-old experts today. Moto number 40 on the track here in the final straight. The 55 bike, the Rocket, Mason Blakely going to get the win. Viola with the 2, Blackburn with the 3. 9-year-old experts making their way out of turn 2. 4 riders fighting for 1 spot here in moto number 41. Henderson, Masajewski, Viola, and Sala. In and out of that final turn they go. Taking just one of these riders. They're turning up the heat down the final stretch. Here they go. The battle's on. Got the 5 bike. The Dragon Warrior, Austin Sala. He's going to pick up that one and only transfer out of moto number 41. Moto number 42, your 10-year-old experts. McConnell, Beard, and Larson. I believe Beard and Larson running 1 and 2. 10-year-old experts doing it total point style. They're making their way down the final straight. Got Beard on the 14. He's going to take the win. 2 spot looks like it's going to be the 32 bike, the Jaguar, Jack Larson. McConnell with the 3. Oh, man, they're getting faster. Here we go, 12-year-old experts. We got Lee, Weber, Finkboner, Henderson, and Henderson. We got Cavi Henderson and Milan Henderson. We're taking 2. Got the state number 1 on the front side of this one. That's going to be the hot rod, Logan Lee, followed by the 508 bike, Dominic Weber out of Elgin with that second transfer out of Moto 43, 12-year-old experts. 13-year-old experts on the track, Moto number 44, Peters, Beard, Miller, and Malman in this one. Taking one of these riders. I believe that's, who's that, the number 4? Number 4 bike on the front side of this one. That's the X-Man. He's got company. Here they come. Malman going to hang on to that one. Just one transfer there out of moto number 44. Moto number 45, 16-year-old experts, Ross, Riley, Zanoni, and Colburn. Got that factory throwdown. Nolan Colburn on the Nag 13 leading the way there. Taking just one of these riders onto that main event here in your 16-year-old expert class. Looks like Colburn's going to check out early on this one. Pick up that one and only transfer out of Moto 45, your 16-year-old expert class. Moving on to our 17 to 20-year-old experts. North, Barons, Nelson, Manahano, Basage, Tristan, and Ward. Basage on the front side of this one. Looks like the Ghost Rider sitting in that 2 spot. Barons on the 3. 3 riders going to make their way into that main event. In that final turn they go. The Cyborg, Julian Basage on the Nag 8. He's going to get a spot. The Ghost Rider and the 60, Russell Barons.
I need Olivia Benefield up here.
Olivia Benefield, they're looking for you up on the gate. Got balance bikes. We're going to lock and load them all at the same time here, it looks like. So Benefield on the 555 bike. They're looking for you up on the starting hill. Okay. There she is. All right, moving on to our balance bike race. Zarate, Heister, King, Blakely, Edwards, and Benefield. Your players here. We're going to combine them all from 1 to 3 years old here. Oh, yeah, they got them locked and loaded. Hey, Teen, I see you running. There you go. Our stager Tina, she's running our books up here so we can get going with round number 2. Figured I'd give her a little call out there. I'm putting the spotlight on you right now.
Or fluorescent.
All right.
Fluorescent.
6 riders here. This is your 2 and 3-year-olds combined on the track.
Yes. I did combine them.
Zarate, Heister, King, Blakely, Edwards, and Benefield, your lead rider on the 900 bike. Oh, getting a little style there. Catching some air. That's Cruz, Heister, followed by the 717 bike, Caliana King.
1 and 6.
Heister, King running 1 and 2. Here comes a 919 and a 632. That is Edwards and Blakely.
4 and 2. 6, 4 and 2.
Oh, your lead rider in and out of the final turn. Cruz has got it on cruise control today
6.
on that 900 bike out of Pearl City, Illinois.
2.
Catching some air on all those jumps down that final straight. Heister going to bring it on in, get the win this first go around. Caliana King sitting on the 2 spot.
Steve, you missed it. He went over the line like this.
All right, the battle's on as they make their way down the final stretch right now. King,
15, 8.
followed by the 632 of Blakely. King and Blakely bringing it to the stripe. All right, we still got Zarate, Edwards, and Benefield getting it done. Here comes the 919 bike to the stripe in our 2-year-old class. That's going to be Sawyer Edwards to the stripe for the win in that class. All right, we got Zarate and Benefield.
6, 3, and 8. Oh, boy. You over there sniffing it?
In and out of the final turn.
And 1.
I believe that is the 469 bike down there.
The reason they're not allowed to have sewing.
9 is Zarate out of West Dundee.
22 is 7, 8, and 6. 2 and 5.
Looks like the Hill BMX colors there.
25 is 2 and 5. It's like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Get on with it.
All right, Zarate on the 469, bringing it down to the final stripe.
5 and 6.
Doing it for the Hill BMX out of West Dundee. Zarate and Benefield on the 555 bike.
4 and 2.
Olivia Benefield out of Pearl City, Illinois, on the final stretch right now. All right, let's cheer her on. Our final rider here to 555, Olivia Benefield. As she makes her way to the stripe, Benefield to the finish line on that 555 bike. All right, we're going to get our books in order. We're going to call up motos 1 through 10. 1 through 10, make your way to staging for round number 2.
4, 5.
All right, we're going to go round number 2. So if you're not already in staging for motos 1 through 10, you're going to miss it. Going to stage up round number 2. So motos 1 through 10, you need to be up here in staging. Right, Tom? Right. All right, round number 2 about to get underway here. We got moto number 1 locked and loaded in the gate. Your final chance to make it into that main event today. This is your 6 and under mixed open. Gates down. Here we go. Round number 2. We should have Cox, Castro Giovanni. Oh, nope. My bad. Mm-hmm. All right, we got Castro Giovanni, Boots, Jones, Zolke, and Carter in this one. Going to take 3 of these riders onto that main event. Yep, my mistake. I just forgot to write it down, but our scores, they corrected me. All right, in and out of the final turn we go. 3 of these riders are going to move on to that main event. Bringing it to the stripe right now. Got that state number 7 leading the way. That's going to be Kinsley Boots Jones getting the spot. The 395 of Carter and the 234 of Castro Giovanni. All right, moving on. Your 7 and 8 local open. This is motors number 2 and 3 combined today. Blackburn, Sturdivant, Coughlin, and Shanahan in this one. We're going to take 4 riders. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 on the track. Looks like we got a boat ride today in our 7 and 8 local open. Got a little boat ride going on today. So it looks like Blackburn, Sturdivant, Coughlin, and Shanahan, your qualifiers. Got that nag number 20, followed by the state number 5. That is Blackburn and Shanahan. They were racing for a little pride there. The 955 of Sturdivant and the 488 of Coughlin, your qualifiers. All right, your 9-10 local open. We're taking 4 of these riders. We got Lane, Benefield, Gatto, Lucinecki, and Sturdivant. 934 is out. 954 is out. All right, looks like Logan, Gatto, Benefield, and Lane. Motor number 6, round number 2, bringing it to the stripe. We got 4 riders going to make it into the main event. The 1, the 3. That's going to be Lee Manahano, the 922 ride of Sansone. Got room for 1 more. Looks like Midwest Militia colors in that spot right now. It's going to be the 970 bike of Tubessing out of Rockford, Illinois, your final qualifier. Out of moto number 6, your 11-12 local open. Moto number 7, 13-14 local open on the track. We got Malmgren, DeMars, Beard, and Stewart fighting for 3 spots. Got the 13 bike of Beard, going to get a spot. The 53 bike, the Dominators, Aiden DeMars. Looks like room for just one more. Going to be the 253 bike of Hayden Stewart. All right, 17-20 local open on the track. Schroba, North, Bus, into Bessing in this one. 3 people going to make it into the main today. Midwest Militia colors, bringing it to the stripe right now. That's the 96 bike, Gregory North. North going to get a spot. The 463 bike, Schroba. Got room for one more. Oh, they're side by side. They make their way down the final stretch. The race is on for one more transfer spot. Here they come. Oh, you guys are making it hard. Looks like it's going to be the Gold Cup number 1 up to Bessing out of Loves Park, Illinois, with that final transfer out of moto number 8. Moto number 9's 11-12 girls cruisers. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. No total points here today for these young ladies. We got Walgren, Hecker, and Bungie left in this one. 2 riders going to move on here in moto number 9. Got the 226 bike on the front side of this one. That's Annabelle Bungie out of McChesney Park, followed by the 557 Kennedy Walgren out of Monroe, Wisconsin. Home of the outdoor drive-in theater. I love that theater. It's like going back in time. Here we go, 31-35 women's cruiser. Looks like Goldsmith and Melton, your qualifiers. Hey. No hiding in the trunk. Hey man, it's cheap to go there anyways. The only way you can get in is cash or check. They still do it that way. No credit cards. All right, we got the 2 bike bringing it on home for the win. That's Massajuski. Followed by the Storm, Shia Henderson, and the Frostbite, Phoenix Henderson, with the 3. And that total point showdown there in your 9-year-old cruiser class. Motor number 12, 10-year-old cruisers, Bungie, Milky, and Beard in this one. Doing it total points once again. Here they come. Got the 231, the Yoshi, Ashton Beard for the win. The Happy Feet, Oliver Bungie on that state number 1. He's going to get the 2 spot. And the Joker, Sean Milky, with the 3. All right, year-old cruisers, motor number 13, Gork, Zanoni, and Schenberger. Looks like the Z-Man, Colton Zanoni, getting it done once again. He's going to head into that main event with just 2 points. The 801 bike, Caleb Gork, going to get the 2 spot. The Sugar Man, Schenberger, with the 3. All right, 41, 45-year-old cruisers. We should have Schroba, Pulaski, and Monahano in this. These 3 riders are fighting for just 2 transfer spots into that main event here in moto number 14. Michael Monahano throwing a little bit of style there. He's going to bring it on in. He's going to pick up a transfer spot. Got room for one more. The 463 bike. Andrew Schroba out of Montgomery, Illinois, picking up that final transfer out of Moto 14. Moto number 15, your 5 and under novices. We got Bauer, Coughlin, Shanahan, Donnell, and Emil in this one. The 227 bike on the front side of this one, that is the bad Barbie Donnell. So Donnell leading the way here in your 5 and under novice class. 4 riders going to move on to that main event. All right, that is the 227 bike, the bad Barbie, Talia Donnell, bringing it on in for the win this go around, getting up a transfer spot. The 491 bike, the Cowboy, Everett Bauer, taking 2 more. Your 5 and under novice making it to the stripe right now. Looks like the 803 bike, Presley Emil, and the 871 of Hayden Shanahan. All right, 6-year-old novices on the track getting it done. 3 riders. We got 3 riders on the track doing it total point style today here in your 6-year-old novice class. Moto number 16, Carter, Mayfield, and Water. Every round count. Looks like Carter on the front side of this one, the 395 bike. Eli Carter out of Roscoe, Illinois. Going to get his second win of the day, head into that main event with just 2 points, the 222 bike. Lucas Mayfield out of Loves Park, Illinois. Going to get the 2 spot this go around. Our down rider, the 473 bike, Bentley Water. Yeah, give it up. They're back up. Going down there just before turn 2. So Water back up. Going to finish the lap strong here. Not over till it's over. He's going to head into that main event tied there. It's going to be a race in your 6-year-old novice class. 7-year-old novices, gates down. Here we go. Oh, got the 33 bike with the whole shot today. That's Mila Hecker out of Winnebago, Illinois. Your other players are going to be Sturdivant and Rivera. We're taking 3 of these riders into that main event. All right, looks like 3 riders is what I see out there. So they're all going to the big show today. Hecker, Sturdivant, and Rivera getting a boat ride today. All right, moving on. Moto number 18, gates down for them. 8-year-old novices, Debo, Hernandez, Wick, and Coughlin in this one, taking 3 of these riders onto that main event. Oh, yeah, there they go. All 3 going to make it in today. All right, the 232 leading the way. That's Elizabeth Wick, followed by the 112 of Hernandez. Wick and Hernandez running 1 and 2. We're taking 3 of these riders today. In and out of the final turn they go, your qualifiers. Moto number 18, sitting 1, 2, and 3. Looks like Wick on the 232 going to go. Hernandez on the 112. Got room for 1 more. Looks like the 205 is going to hang on to that one. That's Zachary Diebel out of DeKalb. Your final transfer out of Moto 18, your 8-year-old novice class. Next up, 9-year-old novices on the track. We should have Buss, Sturdivant, Schneider, Emil, and Gatto in this one. 4 riders going to move on to that main event. Looks like Midwest Militia colors on the front side of this one as they make their way out of turn 3. All right, the 243 of Boss out of Beloit, Wisconsin, going to get a spot. The 954 Sturdivant, the 930, and the 462. That is Gatto and Snyder. Moving on to our 10-year-old novices on the track. We should have Carol Scaduto and the dude, Cohen Perry, taking 2 riders onto that main event in and out of the final turn. I believe, is that Scaduto? Here they come, making their way down the final stretch. Jalen Scaduto out of Roscoe, Illinois, going to get a spot. Got room for 1 more. It's going to be a battle. Here they come, racing all the way to the stripe. The 698 bike going to hang on to that one. That's the dude, Cohen Perry. All right, moto number 21 on the track. 11-year-old novices, Tubessing, Sansone, and Bruner. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. Got the 922 going to bring it on in. That's Sansone picking up a transfer, followed by the 233 Gage Bruner out of Rockford, Illinois. Your final transfer out of Moto 21, 11-year-old novice class. That's going to bring up Moto number 22, your 12-year-old novices. We should have Pearson, Van Brakel, Snyder, and Tubessing. Got 3 riders going to transfer out. Oh, yeah, that's the Steezy. Pearson, she's going to go. Taking 2 more. Got the 243 Snyder and the 33 Van Brakel out of Rockford. Moving on, 13-year-old novices on the track. Moto number 23, Scaduto, Wick, Malmgren, and Fennessy in this one. Taking 3 of these riders. Got state colors on the front side. That's the State 5, the Postman, Daniel Wick. Wick looks like he's going to go to 19 by of Malmgren and the 52 of Scududo. All right, 15-year-old novices total points. Rux, Buss, and Perry in this one. Moto number 24 on the track. We got Rux with 1, Buss with 2, Perry with 3. State number 4 on the front side of this one. Checking out. Rux out of McChesney Park, Illinois, going to get his second win of the day. Head into that main event with just 2 points. Got the 15 bike. Zoe Buss out of McChesney Park, going to get the 2 spot. Perry with the 3. All right, 26 to 35-year-old novices on the track. Tubessing, Whidbey, Rundle, and Carroll in this one. Got that Gold Cup number 1 leading the way. That's Tubessing going to get a spot. Uh-oh. Let's see, we got the 57, the 20, and the 443. He was in the lead. He fell all by himself. So we got Whidbey, Rundle, and Carroll, your qualifiers. All right, motor number 26, 41, 45-year-old novice, Lee, Fennessy, and Pulaski. Looks like Lee for the win, followed by the 104, Pulaski. Fennessy with the 3. Is that how they finished the first time?
No. 1, 2, 3 the first time. So Fennessy and Pulaski are tied.
Thank you, because I called it, and then when I went to write it down, I had a brain fart.
We don't all have it at the same time.
Yeah. All right, motor number 27, your 5 and under intermediates. Cox, Walgren, and Zulke doing it total point style. Round number 2, here we go. Zulke with 2, Walgren with 1, Cox with 3 as they make their final approach. Got the 8:37 leading the way. That's Zulke. Zulke going to get the win. The 2 spot, the Gold Cup 1. 2 spot's going to go to the Gold Cup 1, Grayson Cox. And Walgren with the 3 this time. So these riders, they've really mixed up the numbers. All right. 6 and under intermediate, 3 riders left. Bauer, Hecker, and Bernard fighting for just 2 transfer spots. We got the 42 and the 145. Bauer and Bernard, your qualifiers there. Out of round number 2 of motor number 28, your 6-year-old intermediate class. 7-year-old intermediates on the track getting it done. They're making their way out of turn 3. Bauer, Zulke, and Wick doing it total point style. Got Gold Cup colors on the front side of this one as they make their approach to the stripe. That's going to be Calvin Zulke out of Columbus, Wisconsin. He's going to get his second win of the day. The 126 bike. Bauer going to get the 2 spot. And the wild man, Liam Wick, with the 3. All right, 8-year-old intermediates, 3 riders left, taking 2. Zarate, Brainy, and Louvreau are your players. Oh, we're taking 2. Got the 192 and the 150. Louvreau and Brainy, your qualifiers. Hold the gate, Tom. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, 9-year-old intermediates on the track getting it done. We had some riders go down here. We got 3 riders left. We're taking 2. We got Peters, Ross, and Lane. Got the 65 bike capitalizing today. That's going to be William Ross out of Roscoe, Illinois, doing for Kegel's Bike Shop. Got room for 1 more. The 939, going to bring it on in. That's the Bulldog, Caden Peters out of Rockford, Illinois, getting that second transfer out of Moto 31. Your 9-year-old intermediate class. 10-year-old intermediates on the track. 3 riders left, Zarate, Benefiel, and the Joker, Sean Milkey. Got room for 2. Here comes the 54 and the 25. They're both going to go. That's going to be Benefiel and the Joker, Sean Milkey. Your qualifiers out of Moto 32, 10-year-old intermediate class. Moto number 33, 11-year-old intermediates. We got Rux Keller and the Banana Man, Charlie Holloway, getting it done today. Taking 2. Looks like Rux and Holloway running 1 and 2. Oh, here we go. In and out of turn 3. We got a battle going on today here in your 11-year-old intermediates as we're taking just two. The state two, Colin Rux out of McChesney Park, going to get a spot. And the 28, hanging on to that one right at the line, the Banana Man, Charlie Holloway. Moving on to moto number 34, your 13-year-old intermediates. Three riders. We got Ben Yu, the Dominator, Zayden DeMars, and the Sugar Man, Joseph Schemberger in this one, fighting for two. Final transfers. Bringing it to the stripe right now, the 4 bike. That's going to be Ben Yu getting a spot. And the 53 bike, the Dominator, Zayden DeMars, out of McChesney Park, Illinois, doing it for Midwest Militia. All right, moto number 35, your 26 to 35-year-old intermediates, three riders. These riders are doing it total point style today where every round counts. Zarate with 1, Rogers with 2, Goldsmith with 3. Zarate going to bring it on in and get his second win of the day. Goldsmith going to take the 2 this go around. Rogers with the 3. All right, moving on to moto number 36. 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. They started with 5 riders today. We got 3 out there right now fighting for 2 transfers. Scaduto, Livreau, and Schultz in this one. Going to be the 214 bike. Livreau going to get a spot, and looks like Scaduto on the 2 bike going to hang on to that final transfer. Scaduto out of Roscoe, Illinois. In your 36 to 40-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 41 to 45-year-old intermediates, Melton, Ross, and Roach. Looks like Ross and Roach running 1 and 2. El Rocho trying to find his way into the main event today. Here they come, making their way down the final straight right now. The 83 bike doing it for Kegel's Bike Shop. That's going to be Kevin Ross. And, whoo, she just about got you, El Rocho. El Rocho going to hang on today and make it into that main event there in moto number 37. Your 41, 45-year-old intermediates. 13-year-old girls experts on the track. Total point style, we got Mason Meekum, we got the Kenzie Meekum, and Manahano. Wait, am I calling it? Oh, I called the wrong motor. Look at that. 46 to 50-year-old intermediates, Riley Rundle and Melton. Melton taking the win on that one. Yeah, I corrected myself. So Melton taking the win on that. Rundle with the 2. Riley with the 3. Bringing it to the stripe right now. Manahano bringing it in for the win this time. Mason Meekum going to get the 2 spot. And they call her Kenzie Meekum. She's going to take the 3. Looks like they're going to all head into that main event tied with 4 each. So, man, you should pay for tickets today to see the 13-year girls expert race today, as they're all going to be tied heading in that main event. I'm selling tickets. That's going to be a showdown right there. Motor number 40, your 7-year-old experts, Blackburn, Viola, and Blakely, doing a total point style. The 44 bike hanging on to it this time. The 55, the Rocket, Mason Blakely getting the 2. Blackburn with the 3. So Viola and Blakely both tied with 3 each heading into that main event today there in your 7-year-old expert class. Motor number 41, 9-year-old experts. We got Henderson, Mazajewski, and Viola. We're taking just 2 of these riders onto that main event. Got the 7, followed by the 3. Viola, Mazajewski running 1 and 2. Giovanni going to get a spot, followed by Caden. Your final qualifiers out of Moto 41, your 9-year-old experts. 10-year-old experts getting it done down the 3rd straight right now. McConnell, Beard, and Larson in this one. 42 is the moto number. In and out of turn 3 they go. I believe that's Beard on the front side. Larson on the 2. But he's got company as they make their way down the final stretch. Can they tie it up? I don't know. Bringing it to the stripe. Going to be the 14 to 32. That's Beard. Larson 1 and 2. McConnell with the 3. 12-year-old experts. Here we go. 3 riders left. No total points. They got to qualify to make it to the main. Finkboner, Henderson, and the Mylanster. Mylan Henderson. In and out of the final turn they go. I believe that's the 45, the Beetle Bailey. Finkboner on the front side. He's going to go. Got room for one more. Here they come, bringing it to the stride. The 54 going to hang on to that one. That's going to be the Mylanster, Mylan Henderson, out of Elgin, Illinois. Looks like we might have had a little rivalry going on there, a little sibling rivalry. All right, got the 21 and the 7. So that was Miller, Beard, and Peters. So Miller and Peters, your qualifiers there. Automotive 44, your 13-year-old experts. Moving on to moto number 45, your 16-year-old expert class. 3 riders left, Ross, Riley, and Zanoni. In and out of the final turn. Fly zone colors. Is that the 6 bike? Hunter Riley. Riley going to get a spot in the Z-Man. Colton Zanoni. Your final transfer out of 45, 16-year-old experts. 17 to 20-year-old experts. We should have North, Nelson, Manahano, and Tristan in this one. Looks like Manahano leading the way. I believe that's Nelson on the 2. 19 by Michael Manahano out of Rockford, Illinois. Oh, watch the table. You know he's going to throw some style. Manahano going to get a spot. The 7 bike, Imogen Nelson. Got room for one more. Yeah. Yeah, the 96 by Gregory North, your final transfer. Automotive 46, your 17 to 20-year-old expert class. Oh, here we go. Moving on to our balance bikes. Once again, running them all together. We got the 3-year-old class, Zarate, Heister, King, and Blakely, and the 2-year-old class, Edwards and Benefield out there. I believe that's the 900 bike Cruz. Heister on the front side of this one. Caliana King sitting in the 2 spot on the all purple. Oh, keep your eye on Cruz. This kid's, I'm seeing some daylight between the tires and the track. Blakely sitting on the 3, I believe. Here comes the 555 Benefield. Benefield sitting on the front side of this one in the 2-year-old class.
Was it last week that the kicker for Green Bay missed like 3 or 4 in a row?
Yeah, he did.
And he hadn't missed any before that.
Yeah, he had a streak of like 27 before that.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, here we go, bringing it to the stripe right now. That 900 by Cruz Heister. Cruz Heister coasting on into the finish line. That is the winner there. Your first place there in your 3-year-old balance bike class. Got the 2 spot, the 717 bike, Caliana King, out of Rockford, Illinois, all decked out in purple. Bringing it to the stripe. King in the 2 spot, the 632 bike, Madison Blakely out of Chesney Park, Illinois, finding her way on the podium today. All right, Zarate, Edwards, and Benefield left out there today. Here comes the 919 bike. Sawyer Edwards, that's your 2-year-old class. Edwards on the front side here in your 2-year-old class. Sawyer Edwards out of Rockford, Illinois, bringing it on into the stripe. Taking the win there in your 2-year-old class. Zarate and Benefield. The 555 bike, Olivia Benefield out of Pearl City, Illinois. Benefield bringing it on in there. And the 469 bike looks like the Hill BMX colors. Nina Zarate out of West Dundee, Illinois. All right. We're going to take this opportunity to take a little time out. If you guys want to head on over to concessions, get something good to eat or drink over there. We got some awards to hand out today. We're going to get that done. I'll call those names here in just a minute. We'll get our books together. All right. Nina Zarate bringing it to the stripe right now, doing it for the Hill BMX out of West Dundee, Illinois. All right, in case you guys haven't heard, we're doing that tradition. We do it every year. We're going to do the Halloween contest Sunday, October 31st.
Tell the guys to bring their mother along to the track and try to pick out a favorite witch.
Oh no, Jake. I don't know if I can.
Wow. You better announce that one.
No, I don't know if I can announce that one. Yeah. All right, once again, a Halloween contest coming up Sunday, October 31st. Check in with Stephanie at the Keggles booth before 11:15 that day. The contest will begin before races start, approximately 11:30 a.m. that day, weather permitting. Anyone can enter. 2 age groups, 12 and under and 13 and over. Please dress in appropriate costumes of your choice. You'll be asked to walk in front of a panel of judges who will select 3 top winners in each group. See the witch, Stephanie. Sorry, Stephanie, that's what it says on the brochure. In the bike shop for details if you dare. All right, I got some awards to hand out today. I need to see these. Let's see, we got 6 riders. I need to see these 6 riders. We got it. I keep calling you Ben U, so Benjamin Uridia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Nico Zarati. And then Cohen Perry. Celia Perry. Kinley Coughlin and Ace Coughlin. That's who I need to see up here. 4 of those riders are part of our Riders Clinic, and they received their 5th USA-sanctioned BMX race once they completed that Beginners Clinic. And the other 2 are move-up awards, moving up into the intermediate class.
Hey, Steve, I just want to give you a little help here. Mila Pecker?
Yeah.
It's Mila. Mighty Mila.
Mighty Mila. Okay.
Mighty Mila. I don't know if she likes that nickname, but
That's what she's getting.
that's what she might be getting. I don't know.
Yeah. You don't get to pick your own nickname.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking she's Mighty Mila.
so Mighty Mila. I don't know. All right, so let's do this one first. I'm going to do my beginners first. I'm going to let you hold this for just a second.
All right.
Just a second. Yeah, just for a second. Okay. All right, so these 4 riders that I'm about to call, they went through our beginners clinic, which is a really great program, became USA BMX riders, and completed their first 5 USA-sanctioned BMX races. And with that, they get these plaques today. So our first one on the list here is going to be Ace Coughlin. All right, Ace, there you go. Our next one is going to be Kinley Kinley Coughlin. And our next one's going to be, am I saying it right? Celia Perry. And Cohen Perry. All right, so we're going to give it up for them. We're going to let these guys get their pictures. Coaches, some of our coaches here that help coach those beginner clinics, they are here as well. We got the Meltons up here. Ashley Goldsmith. These are all the coaches here that help out with that. There's even more, but they don't all always run up here at once to get in the pictures with these new riders. Hey, Ben. All right, next up, we've got, oh yeah, Tina's calling for trophy cards for Fly Zone. All right, so these next 2 riders, they have moved up. So I'm going to do Ben Uridia first here. So in recognition of outstanding performance in BMX racing, Ben Uridia is hereby presented with this certificate of outstanding achievement. Congratulations on attaining classification intermediate. Congratulations, Ben. Nice job. Good job. Ben U. We call him Ben U. All right, next up, in recognition of outstanding performance BMX racing, Nico Zarati is hereby presented with this certificate of outstanding achievement. Congratulations on attaining classification intermediate. Nice job, young man. Good job. So Nico Zarati and Ben Uridia, our newest intermediates here at the Rockford BMX track. If you achieve those milestones of attaining those wins, make sure you notify them up in registration. They do have it on record, but we kind of require we kind of need you folks to let us know when they do move up, and we'll make sure they get their award and go see them in registration if you think you've achieved those wins and are ready to move up. All right. Is that it? That's it for awards? All right, we're going to take a timeout, let everybody get re-energized for the main event. Once again, I think Tina is looking for trophy card holders from the Fly Zone team. Yeah, I've been reading this, so this will be fun. Somebody said there's been an Asquatch appearance. What's that? Oh yeah, the cards. Tom's saying, yeah, we open up that parade lap for everybody, so we'll also open up the opportunity to pass out trophy cards to everybody. So anybody really that wants to help out today, maybe if you just didn't make the main event and you still want to hang out and help out, go see Tina for those trophy cards. Yep, and we also need someone in registration to pass out those trophies today. So if you feel like that's something for you and you want to help out, you can pass out trophies or you can hand out trophy cards. Oh, yeah. Fly Zone is kind enough to open up that parade lap and let everybody participate. So if we could get some folks, some parents that are generous enough to help pass out those trophy cards and trophies, we really appreciate it.
Okay, down at the finish line, do we have trophy card, folks? Do we have enough? Are you good with? We're good. Okay, and do we have someone up there to hand out trophies? It looks like. Okay, all right. Well, I want to say thank you for paying attention, and this is very kind. It's a nice way for you folks to pay Fly Zone back for what they're doing. A nice, generous thing to do, and we do appreciate it, and it's been noticed. Thank you. All right, I guess suppose we should start heading back to staging. Tina?
Start ready, start stage.
Yeah, okay. All right. There's a lot of money been bet on this football game today, so I know us guys, we want to, get out of here at a decent time so we can start counting our money. I know the Packer fans, they all opened, extra bank accounts because they figured they were going to have a lot of money to sock away, and the Bear fans opened up all their accounts because they know that they're going to be putting some money away today, and
Jake, it's halftime and the Packers are winning 10-7.
halftime, and the score is 10-7 in favor of the Bears. Awesome.
The Packers.
Yeah, I know. You said
So our
the
music
Bears.
today, little trip back in time there as they aired the Rad movie, just Thursday night there.
What'd you say you had money bet on him?
Now, what do we got? Now we got the Super Bowl shuffle for the Bear-Packer game going on today.
Yeah, I guess there's a game going on. You call it a game. Money they get paid. Score 10-7. That can't be much of a game.
I was just talking about all the theme music from Rad, and then I stopped and I'm like, wait a minute. This is a Super Bowl shuffle. Yeah, DJ Dan changed it on me.
Pretty good up there, Eric.
We're just having too much fun today. Give us a week off. Hey, we want to thank all of you out there also. We had all that rain last week, and we had to pull the plug on a couple races. And you folks were very kind and took it on the chin. I don't know what you said about us behind the scenes, but I didn't hear any of it. So good show. Thank you.
DJ Dan trying to do his version of some scratch in there. Gates down, main event number 1. Here we go, your 6 and under local open. Getting it done when it counts. All right, your players in this main event today are Cox, Castro Giovanni, Viola, Jones, Carter, and Bauer. In and out of the final turn. Oh, your lead rider checking out early today. Here they come, making their way down the final straight. Your lead rider stretching it on out. That's the 44 bike, Jacoby Viola. Viola going to get the win. A 2-spot looks like the 42 bike, Henry Bauer. Bauer going to get the 2 to 395. Carter going to get the 3, followed by that State 7 and the 234. All right, your 7 and 8 local open main event on the track. Got the 5 bike for the win. Here comes the 702, the Gold Cup 2, the State 5. All right, next up, we got our 9-10 Open main event. 8 riders qualifying to make this main event today. It's going to be McConnell, Lane, Benefield, Peters, Gatto. Logan Gatto, the 930 bike. They're looking for you up on the gate right now. Your 910 local open. Once again, your players are McConnell, Lane, Benefield, Peters, Gatto, Luzinecki, Beard, and Sala. We are looking for Logan Gatto right now up on the gate. They said he's coming, Tom. Hang on. All right, there we go. 8 riders all up in the gate today. McConnell, Lane, Benefield, Peters, Gatto, Lucinecki, Beard, and Sala. Oh, yeah, got to get them helmets buckled. That's one of our rules. Oh, DJ Dan, he thinks he's so funny. He loves that sound effects board. All right, full rack, gates down. Here we go. 9 and 10-year-old open. Got the 14 bike with the hole shot. That's going to be the Yoshi Ashton Beard leading the way into turn 1. Here we go. The 14. Got the 2 bike. The Battle Angel, Angelina Salas sitting in that 2 spot, followed by the 20 bike, Gage McConnell. So Beard, Sala, McConnell running 1, 2, and 3 here in your 9-10 local open main event. In and out of the final turn they go. The race is on. Oh, we got a battle going on for that 1, 2, and 3 spot as they make their way to the stripe right now. It's going to be the 14, the 20, the 2, the 54, the 9, 39, the 73, and the 930. Next up, 11-12 open main event. To Bessing, Lee, Monahano, Sansone, Adams, Gork, and Finkboner in this one. This is your 11-12 local open main event. In and out of the final turn they go. Oh, they're coming single file, hot and heavy. They're putting the hammer down. We got some racing going on. The 220, the 3, the 1, the 801, the 45, the 922, the 970. Next up, 13-14 open main event. Malman, Peters, DeMars, Beard, and Stewart in this one. Bring it to the stripe right now. Got the 4 bike of Malman, followed by the 7. All battle going on for that 3 spot. It's going to be the 13, the 53, and the 253. Moving on, main event number 8, your 17-20 local open. Schroba, North Carroll, to Bessing, Barons, and Basage in this one. The Cyborg, Julian Basage on the nag 8. He's checking out, bringing it to the stripe already. Basage going to take the win. Carroll on the 75 bike going to get the 2 spot, followed by the 60 of Barons. Looks like North bringing it on in. He's got a little company. It's going to be the 96, the 463, and the 1. Moving on, 11-12 girls cruisers main event. Wagron, Pearson, and Bungie. Pearson and Bungie running 1 and 2. Wagron sitting on the 3. How about Wagren out there? 11 Girls Cruiser. She's just 5 years old. She's out there hanging in there. Got the 837 Pearson going to bring it on in for the win. Bungie on the 226 going to get the 2 spot. And Kennedy, 5 years old out there on the 557 with the 3. How about that? 31-35 Women's Cruisers. Melton Basage and Goldsmith. Basage, she's going to bring it on in for the win. Goldsmith going to get the 2 spot. Melton with the 3. Moving on, main event 11, your 9-year-old cruisers. We got the Frostbite, Phoenix Henderson, the Storm, Shia Henderson, and Caden Mazajewski in this one. Mazajewski with 2. Leading the way as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Got some sibling rivalry going on out there for that 2 spot, but right now it's all about Mazajewski on the 2 bike. Going to take the win. 2 spot. It's going to be the 349 bike. The Storm. And Frostbite Phoenix Henderson going to take the 3 spot there overall in your 9-year-old cruiser class. Moving on, main event number 12, 10-year-old cruisers. We got the Happy Feet Oliver Bungie, the Joker Sean Milkey, and Yoshi Ashton Beard. Here they come, making their way down the final stretch right now. I believe that's Beard leading the way, followed by that state number 1. So Beard going to get the win. The state number 1, the Happy Feet, going to get the overall 2, and the Joker, Sean Milkey, going to get the overall 3. 14-year-old cruisers, total points action going on down here between Gork, Zanoni, and Schemberger. We got Zanoni with 2, Gork with 4, Schemberger with 6. The Z-Man, he's going to go ahead and take the overall win today with that 3rd and final win. The 801 bike, Caleb Gork going to get the overall 2. The Sugar Man with the overall 3. 41, 45-year-old cruisers, Melton, Stroba, Monahano, and Heights in this one. Oh, Melton and Monahano trading paint down here. Here comes Heights on the inside. We got a battle going on all the way to the finish line. It's going to be Monahano, Heights, Melton, 1, 2, 3. Woo, that's some racing going on down there. Man, the old guy's not wanting to back down to Monahano there. Putting on a show for us today, showing they still got what it takes. Woo, that's some racing. I got a little excited there. All right, 5 and under novices on the track. Bauer, Shanahan, Castro Giovanni, Donnell, Bernard Jones, and Emil in this one. Oh, your lead rider on the state number 7 bike, that's going to be Kinsley Boots Jones, the 7, the 234, the 901. Got the 227 bike bringing it on in for that 4 spot, followed by the 491 and the 871. So Kinsley Boots Jones, your winner, the 234 by Joe Castro Giovanni with the 2 spot and the 901 bike. The G-Man, Gavin Bernard, making their way onto the podium today there in your 5 and under novice main event. 6-year-old novices on the track, Carter, Mayfield, and Water in this one. We got a tie with just 5 each here for Mayfield and Water. Carter sitting on the front side with just 2 points. Here they come in and out of the final turn. The 395 bike, Eli Carter out of Roscoe, Illinois, looking to get his 3rd and final win today. Oh, yeah, Eli Carter going to seal the deal with that one right there. Going to take the overall win. The overall 2 spot, the tiebreaker, going to be the 473. Bentley Water out of Freeport, Illinois. Mayfield with the 3. Moving on to main event 17, your 7-year-old novice class. Hecker, Smith, Sturdivant, Rivera, and Doyle in this one. Oh, the final stretch. The race is on. We got your lead rider checking out. Looks like the 82 bike. Liam Doyle. Doyle going to take the win, the 955 bike. Sturdivant going to get the 2, followed by the 479, the 3, the 934, and the 33. Next up, 8-year-old novice main event, Debo Smith, Hernandez, Wick, and Dunklin in this one. Got the 702 bike of Knox Smith for the win. The 2 spot's going to go to the 466 bike, followed by the 112 of Hernandez, the 205, and the 232. So Smith for the win. Dunklin got the 2 spot, and the 3 spot went to Alex Hernandez. That's your podiums there in your 8-year-old novice main event. Main event, 9-year-old novice. Gray, Bus, Sturdivant, Schneider, Nayland, Gatto, and Manuel in this one. All the races on. Got the 38 bike on the front side of this one. That's going to be Gray on the 38, the 257, the 283, the 954, the 462, and the 930. Gray for the win, the 257. Manuel with that 2 spot there. Moving on to main event 20, your 10-year-old novices. Scaduto, Cox, Perry, and Logan Luzanecki. Got the 6 bike, followed by the Gold Cup 2, the 999, and the 698. Oh, this pen. Yeah. Thank you. So that 6 bike, your big winner there, that's Asher Cox. The 2 bike, Logan Luzanecki for the 2 and the 999. Scaduto, your podiums today in your 10-year-old novice class. 11-year-old novices on the track. 3 riders. They all qualified to get to this main. Sansone, Mounts, and Bruner. Fighting to the end. The 333 bike of Mason Mounts for the win. The 922 bike. Sansone going to get the 2 spot. Bruner with the 3. 12-year-old novice main event, Mayville, Pearson, Van Brakel, Snyder, Heister, and Moravec in this one. Your lead rider making her way out of the final turn. That's going to be the 299 bike, the Slim Jim Heister for the win, the 432 bike. Moravec's going to get the 2, the 961 Mayville with the 3, followed by the 29, the 33, and the 243. 13-year-old novice main event, Scaduto, the Postman, Daniel Wick, the Atom Bomb, Herman, Malmgren, and Stewart in this one. Oh, we got a fight going on for that number 1 spot. Here they come down the final straight. Got the state number color or state 5 colors, the Postman on the front side. Here comes the 253. The Postman going to take the win. Stewart with the 2, the 19 bike of Malmgren with the 3. That's your podiums there in your 13-year-old novice main event. So Wick, Stewart, and Malmgren. 15-year-old novice main event, Rux, Bus, and Perry in this one. Rux with 2, Bus with 4, Perry with 6. Got state colors on the front side of this one. That's the state 4, Justin Rux. Justin Rux, your overall winner in your 15-year-old novice class. Got the overall 2 making their way down the final straight right now. That's going to be the 15 bike. Zoe Bus with the 2 spots. Celia Perry with the 3. 26 to 35-year-old novices, Whidbey, Rundle, Donnell, Carroll, and Nayland in this one. Oh, the 994 bike, Matthew Nayland out of Winnebago, your winner. The 977 bike, Donnell going to get the 2 spot. And making her way onto the podium is going to be the 57 bike, Whidbey. Followed by Carroll, and here comes trouble, Brittany Rundle. All right, 41-45 novices, Lee, Fennessy, and Pulaski. Lee with 2, Fennessy and Pulaski both tied with 5 as they make their way down the final stretch. Brent Lee on the 691 bike doing for Midwest Militia out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Going to take the overall win, but the 104 bike, the 104, Kevin Pulaski, got the tiebreaker there. He's going to get the overall 2, and Fennessy with the overall 3. Moving on to your 5 and under intermediates. Cox, Walgren, and Zulke in this one. We got Cox with 5, Walgren with 4, and Zulke with 3 here. So I believe this main event decides it. Here they come in and out of the final turn. Oh, your lead rider looks like the 837. The 837 going to get the win there, end up with just 4. The Gold Cup 1, Grayson Cox, will end up with a 7. As does Walgren. But Zulke's going to take the win. Cox going to get the overall 2, and Walgren with the overall 3 there in your 5 and under intermediate main event. Moving on, 6-year-old intermediate main event, Bauer, Bernard, and Shanahan. These 3 riders all qualified to get here. So got the state number 2. Waylon Shanahan on the front side of this one, going to take the win. The 145, Aiden Bernard just hanging on there at the line for the 2-spot. Bauer just about made the pass there. Is going to take the 3 on the 42 bike. Next up, 7-year-old intermediates. We got Bauer with 4, Zolke with 2, Wick with 6. Total point style racing going on here in your 7-year-old intermediate class today. Oh, man, we got a race going on. The 2, the 126. And that's how they'll finish. Got the 2 Gold Cup 2 of Zolke with the overall win. The Marley man, Marley Bauer on the 126 ends up with the overall 2. The Wild man, Liam Wick, the overall 3. Next up, 8-year-old intermediates. We got Henderson, Brainy, Livrow, and Shanahan in this one. Oh, here they come bunched up. Some good racing going on here in your 8-year-old intermediate class. I got the 59, the State 5, the 192. So the Frostbite, Phoenix Henderson, your winner there in your 8-year-old intermediate main event, followed by that 5 bike on the State 5, Riley Shanahan. That's your second place winner. And the 192, the Speed Racer, Sean Livrow for the 3. All right, 9-year-old intermediates. We got Peters, Ross, and Futrell. With this win, Samaj Futrell on the state number 10. The kid Lily turns expert today with that win. You had the Bulldog, Caden Peters, taking the 2 spot there, followed by the 65 of Ross with the 3.
And if Oliver Bungie wins this,
Uh-oh, we losing a rider here down the front straight. All right, we got the 2, the 1, the 54, and the 25. So your winner, the Battle Angel, Angelina Sala. Happy Feet, Oliver Bungie with the 2 spot, and Owen Benefield with the 3. That's your podiums there. Yeah, your down rider back up there. Looks like that is Colin Rux. Give him a hand. Going to finish strong today. So we got the Banana Man, Holloway, Gork, Swensk, and Rux in this one. Here comes the 801 bike, Caleb Gork, followed by the 211 of Swensk. Gork, Swensk, and Holloway, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, they're cheering on. Here we go, 13-year-old intermediate main event, Adams, Ben Uridia, and DeMars. Got the 220 bike, Elijah Adams. Adams, DeMars running 1 and 2. Got Ben Yu sitting on the 3 spot. Really? All right, here they come, bringing it to the stripe right now. Got Adams on the front side. They all qualified to get here. The 220 bike, Elijah Adams. I just was told he turns expert today with that win. So Elijah Adams turning expert with that win. Your 13-year-old intermediate class. That's your next 13-year-old expert right there. Look at that. He's going to be a 12-year-old expert. How about that? 26, 35-year-old intermediates on the track. Zarate, Rogers, and Goldsmith. Total points going down. Zarate with 2. Rogers and Goldsmith both tied with 5. Zarate going to take the win. Goldsmith breaking the tie there. She's going to get the overall 2. Rogers with the 3 in your 26, 35-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. We got Larson, Heights, Caduto, and Livrow. I believe that is Heights on the 51 bike out of Freeport, Illinois, doing it for Freeport BMX. Livrow on the 214 bike, I believe, sitting in the 2 spot. Larson on the 3, bringing it to the stripe. Heights going to take the win. Oh, we got a battle. The 266 taking over. That's Aaron Larson getting that 2 spot. Livrow with the 3. Scaduto bringing it on in for the 4 in your 36 to 40-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 41 to 45-year-old intermediates. Ross Street, Mounts, and Roach in this one. Come on, Roach. I got you. I know you got a little more than that. Get up there in the mix. In and out of the final turn they go. Got Kegel's colors on point, bringing it to the stripe right now. That is going to be the 2 bike. Matt Street going to take the win, the 678. Mount's going to get the 2 spot, the 83. Ross with the 3. And El Rocho going to bring it on in for the 4. All right, 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. Riley, Rundle, and Melton. Melton with 2, Rundle with 4, Riley with 6. O'Reilly on the front side of this one. Here comes the Peach Fuzz down the final straight right now, sitting on the front side, but here comes the Meltdown. Mark Melton on the inside trying to make the move. Melton, Riley, Rundle. So the overall 2 goes to the 56 bike of Rundle. Melton for the win. Rundle with the 2 and the 7 bike of Riley with the overall 3. Next up, 13-year-old expert girls. We got the Mason Meekum, Kenzie, the Senzi Meekum, and Manahano in this one. All tied with 4. Here they come. Got the 5, followed by the 12. Kenzie Meekum going to take the win on that one. Mason Meekum with the 2. Manahano with the 3. As those young ladies, that 13-year-old expert girls class, all tied with 4. All right, 7-year-old experts on the track, Blackburn, Viola, and Blakely. We got Viola and Blakely both tied with 3 each as they make their way in and out of that final turn. Viola, Blakely. Oh, bringing it to the stripe right now. Looks like the 55 bike of Blakely. The Rocket. Here comes the 44. Blakely going to hang on to it. Blakely for the win. Viola going to get the 2. Blackburn on that nag number 20 with the 3. Moving on to your 9-year-old expert main event, Massajuski, Viola, and Sala in this one. Oh, all 3 riders qualifying to get to this main event. No total points today. How they cross is how we score. We got Kegel's colors on the front side of this one. But here comes the Battle Angel on the inside. We got a race going on today. It's going to be the 5, followed by the 7, the Dragon Warrior, Austin Sala. See, I got them mixed up there. I get used to seeing those jerseys. So Sala, Viola, 1 and 2, Massajuski with the 3. Yeah, sorry about that, Austin. I got you mixed up out there with your sister with that jersey. 10-year-old experts, McConnell, Beard, and Larson. Total points going down here today in your 10-year-old expert class. Got the 14 bike of Beard, going to take the overall win. The 32 bike, the Jaguar, Jack Larson, getting the overall 2. McConnell with the 3. All right, 12-year-old experts, Lee, Weber, Finkboner, and Henderson in this one. Ooh, what do we got going on? Midwest Militia colors on the front side. That's the state number 1, the Hot Rod, Logan Lee, but he's got company. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. It's going to go Lee, followed by the 508 and the 54. Weber for the 2, Henderson with the 3, Finkboner with the 4 in your 12-year-old expert main event. Moving on, 13-year-old experts, Peters, Miller, and Malman. 3 more riders that all had to qualify to get here as they make their way in and out of that final turn. I believe that's the 4 bike, the X-Max, Xavier Melman on the front side. Melman going to take the win. The 7 bike, Peters going to get the 2 spot. Miller taking the 3 in your 13-year-old expert main event. Here we go, 16-year-old experts, Riley, Zanoni, and Colburn. Nolan Colburn. Factory throwdown rider out there getting it done. He's got that nag 13 in and out of the final turn. 16-year-old experts today. Colburn going to take the win. The Z-Man, Colton Zanoni, our 14-yearold expert, he's going to get the 2 spot. And Riley with the 3. Here we go, 17 to 20-year-old expert, main event. North, Barons, Nelson, Manahano, Basage, and the Ghost Rider, Ryder Ward. Julian Basage in control. He's got Michael Manahano in his hip pocket as they make it out of turn 2. The Ghost Rider looking to find his way on the podium. Barons moving right along here in the 17 to 20-year-old expert class. In and out of the final turn they go. I still got Basage, Manahano running 1 and 2. The Cyborg on the nag 8. For the win, Michael Manahano with the 2 spot. The Ghost Rider with the 3. Barons in the mix as well, taking that 4 spot. Followed by North. And Imogen Nelson out there having to race the boys there. That's a tough class, huh, Imogen? You kind of get the raw end of the stick on that one. All right, that is your final race today here at the Rock. Thanks again, everybody, for coming out, putting up with us here today. We had some good weather. Teams, don't forget to get your team sheets up to the tower. And if you guys could be some good stewards of the track, help pick up around your pit areas. All the volunteers greatly appreciate that. Yeah, once I get all those team sheets up here, I'll announce those unofficial team sheet results. What's up, Beetle Bailey? Samaj, you turned expert today. Huh? What do you think? Hey, if you guys know when your little racer is about to move up and you think they're going to get that big win and move up, be sure to try and let us know up here in the tower. We do try to announce it and make it special because it is a special thing to move up in class. So if you let us know when that's about to happen, we try to keep track of it and make that big announcement when they do get those wins. We had another one today. Was it Elijah Adams? Elijah Adams moved up to expert today. Nice job, Adams. Yeah. Hey, we pay attention. We watch. Let's see. Who else? Who else did we have today, Dan? Samaj, Adams. Who else? Was there another one? Who? Intermediates move. Heaster. That's right. Heaster moved up today. Intermediate. There you go. I knew there was another one. I think this is all of them. Let's see. Who can guess what we got? We got a 28, a 32, a 30, a 31. Yeah? All right, that's what we got. That's all of them. Okay. So your unofficial T-sheet results are going to go down a little something like this. In fourth place with 28 points, we've got Midwest Militia. Hey, where's my Midwest Militia? You guys normally, yeah, give me a cheer here, DJ Dan. Fourth place with 28 points, Midwest Militia. There we go. Was that Brittany? There. See, I'll edit it in for you. In third place with 30 points, Kegel's Bike Shop. Second place with 31 points, Freeport BMX. And in first place with 32 points, Fly Zone. All right. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. Once again, please be good stewards of the track. Help pick up those pit areas as we leave today. All the volunteers who go around picking up, they greatly appreciate all that extra help. And we will see you guys next week. Wait, is there is there Wednesday night race or is it gate practice? Gate practice? Gate practice Wednesday night. Be there. There.